College is a scam, and I'm going to prove it to you. There is no reason to be paying over $100,000 for a piece of paper that you might not even do anything with. So let me tell you how to prevent yourself from being scammed. $37,000 is the average student loan debt for anyone who's went to college. Do you think that that's an easy number to pay back? $37,000 is a brand new car, a huge down payment on a house, and you're just going to spend it on a piece of paper? College is a scam. So let's figure out if it's worth it for you. 40% of college graduates end up with a job that does not require a degree. Yet, on average, each college student is in $37,000 worth of debt. College debt. Now, for that 40%, that money could be used for something else, considering that they don't even need it to do their job. So let's find out if college is even worth it. And at the end, I will share my personal experience with college. Specifically, how much it cost me, if I'm in any debt now, and what degrees I have, and if I'm using them. So let's ask the question that nobody wants to answer. Is college even worth it anymore? In this video, we're going to break it down step by step. And a quick thank you to my editor, After Render. They make the best edits possible. And I wouldn't be able to have this YouTube channel without him. All of the motion graphics you see, as well as the ones you see on screen, are all created by him. Thank you, After Render, and check him out if you need any video editing done for yourself. You won't regret it. The rising cost of college, the average earning of a college graduate, and which degrees are better than the rest. Let's start with the obvious. College tuition is out of control. Some people are paying $100,000 to $200,000 for a 4-year undergraduate degree at a high-end university such as Harvard, Yale, Ohio State, Michigan, USC, and so on. These prices are astronomical comparative to the value you get from your degree. Let me give you an example. Most college grads in the workforce are earning between $35,000 to $45,000 per year. That being said, subtracting all of their necessary means for living, they won't be able to pay off their student debt for over 30 years. That's a lot of time to have debt hanging over your shoulders. That's only for an undergraduate with $100,000 to $200,000 worth of debt. Now consider a graduate student or a doctor that has to go to school for even extended periods of time. Their debt is going to last much longer and be much higher due to the increased schooling that they need, and specifically that it's in specialized fields. So these doctors, nurses, and lawyers that are going to school for longer amounts of time are anticipating to make larger amounts of money, right? That's not always the case. I personally know people with master's degree working in retail or as just an office associate. And that's sad. To pay all that money to get a degree, to not use it, is another level of wasting money. But what if you don't go to college? Are you going to be a failure? Is no one going to believe in you? No, that's not even true. There's always a way to win in this economy, especially in America. Specifically, in today's world, trade jobs are booming. Bricklayers, electricians, HVAC, landscapers are all high demand jobs with lots of work available. These are people that can make upwards of $100,000 a year on a smaller school commitment and a much less financial burden. Trade schools cost a fraction of the cost comparative to college. Then there's complete online education, which could be completely free. You can learn a self-skill like coding, building an app, a website, an AI agent, or even figuring out how to brand your own e-commerce store, all through YouTube, a free platform that anyone can make videos on. You can even make videos on YouTube showing your process and potentially make money from it. There's always another way, always a way to make money. Do something that you're passionate about, something that you can teach to others. And if you wanted to go for the paid route of courses, you can use Skillshare, Masterclass, LinkedIn Learning, and a bunch of other online paid courses to find other specific valuable information. That's nowhere near the amount of money that college costs. You can get a subscription to Skillshare for $100 a year comparative to $100,000 a semester at some colleges. And while learning all these skills, you can get apprenticeships, internships, and real jobs in the process. Sometimes you just need a Google certification or even a LinkedIn certification. Many employers are now accepting these as forms of education to hire, which is amazing. Now, as I promised, I would tell you my personal college experience and what I got from it. I got 2 degrees from college. I went to Youngstown State University. I got a degree in information technology and a degree in marketing. That being said, where the money comes in is interesting. I did get a full ride from high school for this college in particular, so I didn't have to pay any money for my degrees, which made it very enticing for me to go ahead and get these, because no matter what, I wasn't losing out on an investment. I was able to save my money, my capital, to put in other places. And if you want to know some mistakes that I made along the way in my 20s of things you should not do with your money, check out my previous video. But this is just about college. Now, I didn't have to pay for my college, so why did I go? Well, I still consider education to be very important, such as I said, learning a new skill or learning courses online. I'm all for that because it's free and no cost. But if you don't have to pay for your degree, or it's very, very minimal, you should go. Because no matter what, nobody can take away your education. And as long as that institution stands, you'll have a valid degree from them. And that will be good for any employer anywhere you go. But to be honest, I don't really use my degrees. I just went because I didn't have to pay for it. I'm a business owner. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an entrepreneur. I create products. I don't need a degree for that. And to be honest with you, many of the business things that I might have learned in the marketing college don't even apply to what I'm doing now. I'm doing a lot of international business, product design. I'm even doing engineering and have my very own patent. But I didn't learn any of that in college. A lot of that was self-taught through YouTube videos, courses, and things that I wanted to learn about. And I've been able to make a steady income for myself from this, doing the things that I like to do. So if I had to give my opinion on college, I think college is overrated, too expensive, and just not worth it for the majority of people. Most people are able to go out in today's world and do something great without paying thousands of dollars for a degree. And overall, this should be something that you really think about before you enter college. Because once you sign, once you commit, you're in for the ride. Sure, you could drop out early, but those loans will still be there. So make sure it's really what you want to do and that your degree is useful enough to get you a job before you decide to go. I'm here to help all you not make the same mistakes I did. Feel free to subscribe and join along for the ride. We'll see you.